At first at 10, a caregiver you pay to take care of your loved ones, accused of getting caught stealing from a woman with dementia.
You're about to hear from her family in just a moment, and we're going to tell you what you can do if one of your loved ones lives with this disease. 4 New Corners' Lisa Greenberg speaking with the woman's son. She's live outside the nursing home with more on this developing story tonight. Lisa, what can you tell us?
Patrick and Amy, Todd Smith says his 93-year-old mother has dementia and she's lived here at Cypress Cove for years. He says he's always been happy with her care here, and he still is. He just hopes that this most recent situation in which a caregiver stole from his mother makes them a little bit more vigilant in their hiring process. Families trust assisted living caregivers like Janai Hernandez to care for their loved ones, straighten up their homes, help with cooking, and make shopping trips for them. But Lee County deputies arrested Hernandez, a Cypress Cove retirement and assisted living community caregiver, after they say she did a little shopping of her own on a resident's credit card.
An elderly person, that's not okay.
The resident's son agrees. Todd Smith is from Indiana, but I got him on the phone, and he tells me the whole thing started with a close look at his mom's credit card statement.
She saw some unusual charges and started making some inquiries about them.
When they asked Cypress Cove's management if a caregiver shopped for their mom that day,
they discovered viewing some videotape footage at a drugstore like a Walgreens. One of the employees of Cypress Cove had in fact made some charges on my mother's credit card.
$265 charged to their mom's American Express card at Walgreens.
Very upsetting to me. What she did was wrong, and taking advantage of the elderly is just a horrible thing.
So I went to Hernandez's home to see if I could talk to her about the charges. When she didn't answer, I tried her on the phone and got her voicemail. I'm looking for Janai Hernandez. I just wanted to see if I could get your side of the story on this situation. Meanwhile, Smith says he hopes this is an isolated case, but warns others, including Cypress Cove management, to be vigilant. Now, I called the management here, and I even stopped at the front office here in Cypress Cove to see if I could get some answers as to if Hernandez is still an employee here and what their hiring procedures are. I have yet to hear back, but meanwhile, Smith wants me to remind you that he is not blaming Cypress Cove, and he's happy with his mother's care here. For now, reporting live in Fort Myers, Lisa Greenberg, Fox 4. In your corner.
All right, thank you so much, Lisa. Unfortunately, this is not uncommon. So if one of your family members lives with dementia, what can you do to make sure this doesn't happen to your loved one? Well, the first thing is, according to the Alzheimer's Society, is to do what the Smith family did in this case, monitor those bank statements. Caregivers aren't the only people trying to get money, unfortunately, so be aware of any unusual or unneeded purchases. That could be a sign that telemarketers or other scammers are involved. Keep a close eye on any friends or acquaintances, and make sure your loved one is not keeping large amounts of cash inside his or her home.